the way that these are established is through workflows. We have about 200 of these workflows that are built into the product itself that ship with the product that you get. And then we have another probably 300 or so that are typically available on demand that we've built for other customers. And these meet most of the common use cases you're going to see, like certificate creation, renewal, push to endpoints, things like that. How these are built is pretty straightforward. We have a visual-based workflow policy editor. And when you come in, you can edit these existing. This is one of the ones that's built within the tool itself. This is, once again, a ServiceNow integrated ticket. What this looks like from the customer perspective is this. It's a couple of simple forms they fill in and they submit, and that'll go ahead and create the ticket for them. What this looks like from a workflow build is here, and we can add anything in here that we need to, additional approval tasks or notifications, that type of thing. This can also be brought out to other tools. So if you have an OpenShift or a Jenkins, Terraform, Ansible, we can natively integrate with all of those tools and bring out these plugins and these scripts in order to integrate with them as well. We also have our REST API exposed. So if you're looking at automation through third-party tools, we can generate the API call for this flow right here. And then you can go ahead and plug in the variables and have a third-party tool call this workflow and request these certificates as well. As for these workflows, they're not rocket science to create or edit. In fact, we try to keep it very easy to use. It's a Python-based scripting. And most of the options that you're going to be looking to use, whether it's a REST call or an if statement or something to that effect, you drag and drop the object onto here. You go ahead and you plug in whatever blanks you need, establish your variables, and then you can go ahead and actually, from any of these, click and drag to anywhere in the workflow you want to put them, rearrange these, the order in which things happen, whatever you're looking to do. So a very powerful, very extensible workflow engine that allows you to really get down into configuring your particular needs and getting that end user enablement piece in place. So with that said, I'll take a look at another workflow here that I can show you, and that's going to be around notifications. So we have default notifications built in that are very simplistic, and you can build them out however you want. We also have the capability of getting into a very specific, very configurable workflow. This is one of the ones that also comes shipped with the tool. It's had some minor modifications to it, and the fact that it's had Slack added to it, and that we've specifically tied this one to ServiceNow. However, what this workflow does is a notification of expiration. And it's constantly checking for certificates that are coming close to expiry. At 90 days, it goes ahead and it creates a ticket within the ITSM, and it goes ahead and sends out a notification via email and Slack to the team that owns the certificate to let them know that their certificate is expiring in 90 days. After 30 days has passed, it goes ahead and it escalates that ticket to a medium severity. So now we're at 60 days, so it sends out a 60-day notification, this time to that team that owns the certificate and their manager. Another 30 days passes, and we go ahead and escalate that ticket to a high severity, and we send yet another email out to that team and their manager, but we also include the PKI team at this point to let them know that it's expiring, and then ultimately we would send out an expired notification. Last place I was at, we actually added a leg to this rule, and the leg that we added was actually based around renewal and pushing. So what we did is we created a renew certificate functionality within here that renewed the certificate at 1 day from expiry. And then we went ahead and had it push the certificate and close the ticket. So it pushed it out to, in this case, what was a 2 high availability pairs of F5 appliances in 2 different data centers. So 4 LTM, F5 LTM appliances, and then also 16 web servers, 8 and 8, spread across 2 different data centers that were IIS. So it renewed the certificate, it pushed it to those IIS and F5 servers, and then bound it to the endpoints. And that allowed us to avoid any kind of outage if it was missed to happen. Our company was a little bit touchy about full automation on very public-facing web servers. They always wanted to have an administrator there. We, from a security PKI aspect, decided to add this leg in here as a kind of last chance emergency. and we actually had it save us a pretty major outage. So it became standard play after that.